guys, it's me, Zoe Johnson again. So, today's little video is about... Can you see it? So, triangles. Some of you may know, and some of you may not know, but triangles are super duper important to me. They always have been. Why do you ask triangles specifically? Is there a certain type, a certain reason? Let me tell you. So, when I was about six years old, my mom was a single mom, and she worked all summer, and she had to find somewhere for me to go and something for me to do because as a 6-year-old I was crazy. Yeah, so that's when I discovered summer camp. I went there when I was 6, and my camp is a super special place to me. It's called Camp Eberhart. It's in Michigan. I go there every year, and I've been there for a super long time. This will actually be my 14th summer going, so kind of obsessed with it. But it's okay. But yeah, so my camp has a special little symbol to it. It's called the Eberhart Triangle. It's a triangle with 3 sides, and that has a little E in the middle. And yes, so when I was about like my probably 6th year or something like that, Eberhart is a Y camp, and the YMCA decided that they didn't like the Eberhart Triangle because it clashed with the Y symbol, so they just like banished it from all of camp. It couldn't be sold on t-shirts, it couldn't be put on things at all, it was just banished, and everything was replaced with the Y symbol. So it was that moment that I decided, and I was like, I will take a stand of protest, and I'm going to get the Eberhart Triangle tattooed on me so that they can never tell me that to take it off because it'll be permanently on my skin. And me as a little angsty kid was like, yes, this is it, this is the answer. Yeah. And as I got closer to the time when I was actually going to get my tattoo, like when I grew up and everything, I realized that maybe the Eberhart Triangle wasn't right for me. I wanted to do just a plain triangle. Just 3 little sides, no E, just have a clean little triangle. And as I continued looking up triangles, I realized that the triangle had been a sign of protest in another time. During World War II in Germany, there were Nazi soldiers who, as you know, they would have Jewish people put the Star of David on as a badge so that they could identify Jewish people and, you know, do terrible things to them, as Nazis do. There was another identifying little badge that they wore, and it was a triangle pointed downward. And when Nazi soldiers saw this big triangle pointed downwards, they knew that someone was homosexual. So they would take them in, and it was a concentration camp badge of sorts similar to the Star of David that Jewish people would wear. And this was an identifier that a person was gay, and that gave them reason to take them into concentration camp, torture them, kill them. Super terrible things, and it's estimated that actually 50,000, somewhere between 50,000 and 63,000 of these homosexual men were taken into concentration camps because of this triangle. So learning about that, it struck something with me, and I realized that that was another sign of protest, but it was from my community, for the LGBTQ community, and a way to honor those who have fallen before us, who got judged for their sexuality and were allowed to be themselves. When I went in to go get this tattoo, it started meaning more than just mind, body, and spirit, the 3 sides of the Eberhart Triangle. It started to mean more like a sign of protest, something that my community can do. There was so many reasons and so much more buildup, and it meant so much more to me now that I knew that I had to have this on my body. Instantly. Now, a couple years later from getting that tattoo, it was my very first tattoo. And it's right here, as you can see. It like goes like that. But I proudly wear my triangle on my skin now. It stands for my Eberhart Triangle, my mind, body, and spirit. But now, it's more than that too. It's something to show that my individuality can't be erased. The YMCA can't erase my Eberhart Triangle, just like Nazi soldiers can't erase my sexuality, because it's a thing, and it's ever there and ever present. Triangle means so much to me, and as I learn more, it only grows in significance, and it only gets more important to me as I go on. So knowing that symbols can have such huge impact on communication, quite literally life or death, is astonishing to me. It's their own form of communication. I think that's really important that we study that more, and we just get more knowledge and just soak up like a sponge all that we can do. But yeah, I just think that's really cool, and that's a little story about me and how one specific symbol has changed my life forever and will continue to change my life the more that I go on. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in this week for this video. Next week I'll be back with another one. As you know, I will see you back next week.